Yeah, baby girl, you're so damn fine, no. Wanna know if I can hit it from behind, though.
Hi everyone, my name is Kenzie, and as you can tell by the title, this is my first ever YouTube video, so I'm very new to YouTube. I watch YouTube videos all the time, but I've never obviously filmed and posted, so I figured my first video I could do like a little get to know me. I have some questions written down here that I found on like this Google search. I just looked up like a get to know me tag. And so that's what I have. There's roughly about 20 questions on here. I mean, they're not really like, I guess some of them aren't really need to know, but I just figured I didn't make this video too short. So let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm currently 18 years old. I am from Southern Illinois and I'm a senior in high school. In the fall, I plan on attending the University of Alabama at Birmingham. Hopefully, fingers crossed that I get to. I mean, it just makes me a little mad because this virus took half my senior year, so hopefully it doesn't take half of my first year in college, but fingers crossed everyone just stays home and I get to attend. So when I go to UAB, I'm gonna be majoring in nursing. I do have siblings. I have a little brother. You probably won't see him much in videos just because he doesn't like being in front of a camera. So my best friends are Keaton, Grace, and Blaine, which will probably be in a lot of my videos once I can see them, like my summer like vlogs and stuff. But Blaine probably not so much because he doesn't really like being in front of a camera either, but Grace and Keaton most definitely will want to be in videos. Tea or coffee? So I used to like hate coffee, like I didn't like it at all. I don't like the taste, like, so I was really big on sweet tea. Like I'd put like a K-cup in like a Keurig and drink hot tea. I would make tea, put it in the fridge, you know, for like iced tea. It's gotta be sweet though. Cannot have unsweetened tea. It's nasty. Now, ever since kind of like the end of my junior year, start of my senior year in high school, I figured out how to make iced coffee. And ever since then, I get up and that's the first thing I do is drink coffee. Sometimes I crave it like before bed, so I just make a nice coffee. So yeah, I mean, it's not the best habit to get into, but at the same time, girls gotta have her coffee now, so yeah. My favorite TV show, for those of you that don't know me that are watching this, Criminal Minds is the best show you'll ever, if you love anything related to crime, like TV shows, and like Criminal Minds is the one. It's different than any other show. Like if you watch like Blue Bloods or you know, NCIS or any of the CSIs, they're kind of all the same in a way, but Criminal Minds is so different. The way they track killers and everything is just blows my mind. If that was a real job, that's what I would be doing. But Criminal Minds is the best show. Oh my god, it's my favorite. Seasons 3 through 7 are the best. Has the best team. Just please just go watch. Okay. Tattoos. I do have 2. I have one on my ribs and I have this one right here. I'll put a picture right here of the one on my ribs. People ask me if they hurt and they didn't. My friend Grace went with me for both of them and she was so astonished that like I didn't flinch. But the one on my ribs, I'd like lay on my side with my hand over my head and my arm kept falling asleep. And that one didn't hurt till I got close to like my rib cage up front where the flower starts. But the one on my hand or my arm did not hurt at all. It was actually really cool because I got to watch it, like him do it. And I'm just, I wish I could be that artistic to be able to draw. And then like, I don't know, morning or night person. That one kind of depends. Like, I don't like getting up, but if I have to, I will. So like for school, like I get out of bed pretty easy. Like I'm like, if I just get out now, I'll get over with and I can finally wake up and have my coffee. Like that's like my drive now. Before coffee, like I hated getting out of bed. I'd rather just like stay in there and sleep. But if I know I need to get up for like a practice or for school or something like important, then I usually like hop out of bed and go and get ready. But at the same time, I can stay up late. Okay, not late, 12 o'clock's like my late. So I guess I'm more of a morning person than a night person. And my usual bedtime, Like right now, it's like 11:30. Sometimes I push it to like 1 or 2, but that's only if I'm watching like something on Netflix. During school, I usually try to go to bed at like between 10 and 10:30 to make sure I get my 8 hours of sleep. So pet peeves, oh gosh, there's a lot for those that know me, but my biggest one is probably repeating myself. It's like if you, especially like when someone's looking at me and I'm talking to them and they don't like hear me, they're like, what did you just say? And it's like, you were like literally making eye contact. Oh, but that's probably like my biggest one is repeating myself, having to repeat myself. So single or taken? Well, single. So dogs or cats? I have 3 dogs actually. We have a pug, his name is Snickers. I'll insert some pictures here. So I have a pug, his name is Snickers. We have a chocolate lab named Score, and we have this we don't really know what he is because we adopted him from the local shelter my sophomore, so 3 years ago. Oh my gosh, this gotcha day is so close. Oh, okay. His name is Charlie, and we don't know, like I said, we don't know what he is. We don't know how old he is because we adopted him, but he's so cute. He is blind. They're all super cute, and yeah, they're all have their own little quirks, but I love them all. Funniest moment in high school. Oh gosh, okay, so my freshman year, we were at boys' basketball senior night, okay, and I was a freshman, and the seniors thought it'd be like funny to throw baby powder whenever we scored our first basket. Little did we know they bought talcum powder. If you don't know this, talcum powder like causes cancer, and like it's really strong. Okay, before the game starts, after like the national anthem and stuff, they're passing out the baby powder and you're like cupping your hands and they're putting it in there, and so we're all just sitting there waiting, and then we score and we throw it backwards. Well, again, we weren't, this is very dumb, but it was very fun at the same time. So the game has to stop because the powder's like settling. So it's getting on the floor, it's making people cough. Grandparents had to leave the gym. The fan section, everyone that threw it, well, the whole fan section had to go outside. And then our superintendent was like, if you threw it, get over here. If you didn't, get over there. So like literally there was like 5 people that didn't throw it. Everyone else like moved off to the side. And so we had to get in a line and write down our names on this piece of paper, and then the following day at school, I think it was a Monday, the superintendent called like 5 of us down at a time, and we all had like a Saturday detention because of it. But the night that it happened, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna expel us, like this is my first year in high school and I just did that, like what? But all we did was just get it like a Saturday, and we had to clean the whole school. So like we broke off in like different groups because there were so many of us. So there was like 5 or 6 teachers had to come and like supervise that Saturday detention because there were so many kids, and we all broke off and took like certain sections of the school to clean. So that was probably the funniest moment in high school. It was really scary the night it happened. Like I was scared because I was, like I said, I was like a little freshman already getting in trouble, you know, but that was the only time I got a detention or anything. But that'd be the funniest moment. Sports played. So in high school, my freshman year, I played softball, and I had played select softball for like 7 years before that. I just hated school ball, so I only played 1 year of that. I played 4 years of basketball, which, can I just say, thank God it is over. Okay. I did track for 3 years, my sophomore, junior, and senior year. So I did softball freshman year and then did track the other 3. I'm actually wearing a track shirt right now. And then volleyball for 3 years. I didn't play freshman year. Okay. Favorite subject? Okay, y'all probably gonna make fun of me for this, but it's history. I used to hate history. Like middle school up until my junior year, I hated history. But then I had my history teacher, and he is the best teacher I've ever had. Like I'm like the person that I'm in class like for like a year, you know, like the whole year, and then the next year I'll forget everything I learned. But with this teacher, I actually like remember things like from like right now. I had him for World History 1 and 2 my junior year, and I still remember stuff like right now that I learned. And that he's the only teacher that's ever been able to do that for me, and it's crazy. Like, so he's also my track coach. I'm gonna miss him so much. He's retiring after the end of next year, but so shout out to him for actually being able to teach. One thing I wish I knew as a kid, honestly, would be about this pandemic. Like, if I knew my senior year would get cut like short because of it, I would have been so much crazier. And like, me and my friends have talked about this. If only we knew that like our last like back half of the senior year would get like ruined or like taken away from us, we would have been so much more crazy in high school, knowing that this was gonna happen. It's like our biggest regret as like a friend group is like wishing we would have known, because it would have been like we would have actually went insane. With all the questions out of the way now, I'm gonna let you guys know what content I'm gonna be posting. It's gonna be a lot of vlogs. This is gonna be like your routine vlog channel, like taking you guys with me everywhere. I mean, right now with everything going on, like the pandemic and everything, there's not really much like I can vlog because my days are the same. I'm going to try and find some content just to kind of like throw at you guys here with like sit down videos, just some random stuff to pass the time. I don't know how often I will be posting, but I will definitely let you guys know on Twitter or Instagram. But right now it's just gonna be random stuff until this is lifted, and it's currently April 26th, and Illinois continued the like stay-at-home quarantine until the end of May. So for about a month, it's gonna be me just kind of like doing sit-down videos or, you know, just random stuff that I can find and film. I just wanted to have my first video as like a get to know me, so you guys know who I am. And I didn't really go that in depth, but you guys, if you know, continue and want to stay and watch, you know, more of my videos in the future, you obviously get to know me a little bit better. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one.